Despair is not only a motivating force for many of our artists to create those beautiful things that we do with our hands, our mind, and our eye, but it's also one of the reasons why many of y'all are just, desperately looking for answers, solutions, resolutions, all of the above, and so forth. You see, the taunting thing and the haunting thing about despair is that there is this gnawing, this anxious feeling around survival. You want to survive. You want to leave behind something that's worthwhile, an actual legacy. You're building something, so it needs to be a foundation for something that other people can relate to, participate into, and of course, also for your own longevity. All of those things matter, and they also give so much pressure and put you in this place of despair. Will I make it? Will I be seen? Will I be heard? Do people even get it? Can people even reach me? What am I constantly doing wrong? I want to offer you something that is one of the hardest things to do. You being cool, calm, and collective over what it is that you do and what you have to offer is the most sexiest thing that you can do. I know it has nothing to do with the cool, fancy car or the glitz and the glam. It's about what the energy is that you give off. Your despair might be the very reason why people are like, I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't understand. I can't hear you. It makes you also so unrelatable. And it's all about you. It becomes a pity party. I'm just going to say it. And, I know there are going to be a couple of people that are saying, listen, I was not ready for this type of reality. But it is something that you do have to come to terms with. You staying in a moment, in a place of despair, is only going to create more despair. It's going to create this self-pity party. And it's also going to create this resentment that you might have with people. Why not me? Why the other person? They have found a way. They have found a way where they did not make it all about me. And even though your art is about you and what it is that you create, it is not all about you. Right? Your despair can easily, be resolved with time. You have so much more control over life, allowing this margin of magic. There has to be a margin of magic. It's like a black box. You do not know what's going to come out of it, but you also don't know what's in it. Right? Despair is not only about how, when, am I, but also about the things that we just don't know. Right? If you just collect it all together, you summarize it all together, it basically says that I don't know and I want to know so I can get out of this anxiety and out of this despair. But you gotta be okay with the fact that your entire life, for the most part, is a big unknown. Some factors you do have under control, but not all of them. And I definitely see that the people who are the calmest, when it comes to artists, who already accept the fact that, this business can be a coming and going of people, and that really building a community takes time, it takes patience, but not only with themselves, but also with the people that they're working with. So that despair dissipates. And what will happen is I allow that there is a margin that I cannot control. This black box, I don't know what's in it. I don't know what's going to come out of it. But I do know one thing. Life becomes a little bit more exciting. And I get to focus on the things that I do get to control. And I get to focus on you all. And I get to tell the story clearly. Each and every new video that I'm putting out, each and every single time I'm in a museum, each and every single time I'm working on a project, each and every single time I get a new opportunity, a project, it's already being made. It's already in the process. And sometimes a monkey wrench comes into the bunch, but hey, it will straighten itself out. That moment of despair is not that big. And even if we come in those moments that we really are, disparity, anxiety. How long do you want to stay in it? And how much are you getting out of it? Because I can guarantee you that the people that you're trying to reach are not getting anything out of it. Not at all. What they see is an artist creating work, and what comes out of you conquering or even dealing with the flows of life. They get to see that. They get to be part of that story. Accept the fact that there is going to be a margin in life that you can't control. And sometimes it might lead to despair, but it's not for the rest of your life. It's not for the rest of your life. You got to let that go. It's not going to be for the rest of your life. Allow yourself to be in the moment where the black box might give you despair, but it might also give you an overflowing sense of joy.